Dow Theory, the foundation of every chart. Have you ever looked at a stock chart and wondered, is this trend actually real or am I about to buy right before it reverses? Most investors think successful chart analysis is about finding the perfect indicator, but you don't need it. You just need to know how to read the chart, and all starts with the most basic foundation. One man developed more than 100 years ago a framework that became the foundation of modern technical analysis, and it's still used by professional investors every day. In this first episode of my chart analysis series, I'll show you the first two principles of the Dow Theory and, more importantly, how you can use them to better understand any stock chart. Let me give you a quick introduction, guys. The Dow Theory was developed by Charles Dow, the co-founder of Dow Jones and the first editor of the Wall Street Journal. His theory consists of 6 core principles that explain how markets move. Today, we will focus on the first 2 principles because they are the foundation of everything else. In the following episodes, we will cover the remaining 4 principles and then build on them with concepts like support, resistance, and key level, candlestick patterns, chart formations, and multi-time frame analysis. So, principle number 1, the market discounts everything. That means every piece of publicly available information like earnings reports, interest rates, inflation data, economic news, or investor expectations is already reflected in the current price. Instead of just trying to predict every headline, technical analysts focus on one thing: price action, because price action is the final result of everything the market knows. Principle number 2, markets move in trends. Well, obviously they move in trends, but you know what I mean. The second principle is that markets move in trends and not randomly. And Charles Dow identified 3 different trend types. The first is a primary trend. This is the long-term direction of the market, lasting several months or even years. It's the overall bull or bear market. The second one is a secondary trend. These are the corrections and rallies within the primary trend, usually lasting several weeks to a few months. And since I mainly analyze daily charts and look for investment opportunities over that time frame, this is the trend we will focus on throughout this series. Well, and finally, there's the third one, the minor trend. These are the day-to-day price fluctuations. They're important for very short-term traders, but for most investors, they are just simply noise, nothing else. So right now that you understand the first 2 principles, let's open the chart and put this into practice. I'll show you exactly how to identify a healthy trend, recognize when it's beginning to weaken, and understand why Charles Dow believed price structure tells us far more than any headline ever could. Let's go into the chart. In the charts, and we have Microsoft over here. It's pretty nice to explain the primary trend in Microsoft. We have the weekly chart over here. So let's explain it real quick and dirty. So we are still in an uptrend in the weekly chart, and I'm gonna explain you why. First of all, we have a really nice uptrend here, higher highs. We made higher lows over here. The market moved up. We have higher highs here and made higher lows over here in comparison to those lows. So this is a pretty intact, nice trend. Though we get the next move. We didn't break through, made higher lows and break through, higher highs, higher lows, and then we made higher highs. So this is the primary trend part of it. So, and right now, those circuits we're gonna need right now, and here begins to weaken the first time. You see, this is the last higher low. So over here, we dipped exactly on the higher low, but we didn't break through, so the trend was still intact. Then we made the next up move, but we couldn't make higher highs. But then we came down to the level again, to the higher lows, and then we broke through it. And then we got the first time lower lows. That was the first sign of a weakened trend in the primary trend. So, but instead of just confirming the turnaround signal, the short trend, it didn't happen. So just in case we wouldn't made newer highs, new all-time highs over here, just imagine we would have here the first lower highs, then we would have here the new lower lows, and over here we would have a turnaround like lower highs. Let me bring it in here, and then we would, if we would have made this move over here, just having here the breakthrough, like the first sign of weakening of the uptrend in the weekly chart, then this would be the first lower high, lower lows, lower high, and lower lows. But we're gonna see it later in the daily chart. That would be a turnaround signal, a short trend. So, but this didn't happen. Just in case, it was just an example how it would look like. So, but still right here, this one we can delete right now too. But we are still in a nice uptrend. We got a first weakening signal over here. The first lower low after breaking through this lows, but we didn't get a confirmation. Instead, we made a really parabolic up move over here and made higher highs, and the uptrend is still intact. So those one here right now count as higher lows, and this one is higher highs. So the uptrend is still intact. Then we got a double top over here, but the uptrend in the weekly chart and the primary trend is still intact because we moved down to the level, we didn't broke through, and here we didn't broke through too. We have the first sign of a lower high over here. Let's make it yellow. So if you would break through this level here, I told you already, over here we have a key level. If you would break through this, we're gonna see much, much lower lows. But this is a pretty strong key support level. But just in case we will break through this, we're gonna have finally a, a confirmed short trend. But this is not the case yet. So right now we're gonna move into the daily chart to go to the secondary trend. So see you over in the daily chart. We are in the daily chart of Microsoft, and here we have a pretty nice example for a weakening uptrend, for a turnaround signal, and for a short-term short market. So let's dive into it. Yeah, I know there are many circles over here, but you're gonna need them. So over here, we remember we have an intact uptrend, made new all-time highs over here, higher lows over here, and we couldn't make higher highs over here. It's slightly lower, but it counts like a double top. By the way, a double top is a pretty strong chart technique turnaround signal, but we are going into it in the next parts of the chart analysis series. So we're gonna cover this one too, just to give you a little heads up, guys. But anyway, so we got a double top over here, and then we broke through those lows. We made lower lows. The chart was weakening, so the trend was officially broke, but not confirmed yet. Then we made higher lows over here, higher lows, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And that this was a textbook short trend and turnaround signal in the secondary trend. So we got over here a short trend since end of October 2025 until over here in the end of March 2026. And right now in the daily chart in the secondary trend, we are in no man's land. So we are still in the short trend and we still have a turnaround confirmed. So yeah, we are still in no man's land right now. And like you remember, if we break through this pretty important key level, we're gonna have a confirmed turnaround signal in the weekly chart too, and we're gonna got a long-term short trend in Microsoft. On the other hand, if we break through this level, the 468, we got a turnaround signal in the secondary trend, and we gonna go into an uptrend again, and then we break through this level here, make new all-time highs. So the primary trend continues, and everything in the daily chart or 1 hour chart inside these daily candles is just noise. It's pretty much unpredictable for small traders. You need a lot of knowledge to trade intraday trading or day trading. So just stick to it, guys. This is the basic of the second principle of the Dow theory, guys. So let's go back to the video. Welcome back, guys. And before we finish the video, have in mind that in the end of the series, we put everything together that you have a powerful tool that you can use in combination with fundamental analysis. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure you follow me and hit the notification bell. Guys, see you next video. Peace out. Sasha.